Today I'm going to talk about a teacher. Once upon a time, an old man meets a young man who asks, "Do you remember me?" And the old man says, "No." And then the young man tells him that he was a student. And the teacher asks him, "What do you do? And what do you do in life?" The young man answers, "Well, I became a teacher." Then the teacher said, "Oh, how good, like me," he said. The young man said, "Yes, in fact, I became a teacher because you inspired me to be like you." The old man was very curious and he asked the young man at what time he decided to become a teacher. And the young man tells him the following story. He says, one day, a friend of him, also a student, came in with a nice new watch. And this young man decided that he wanted it and he stole it. He took it out of his pocket and kept it with him. Shortly after, his friend noticed the loss and he immediately complained to the teacher, who was the old man who was talking to him. Then he said the teacher went to the class and announced this student watch was stolen during the class today. Whoever has stolen it, please return it, the teacher said in the class. But the young man said he did not give it back because he doesn't want to give it back. Then he said the teacher closed the door and told every one of them to get up, and he was going to search everybody's pocket. But the teacher also announced everybody to close their eyes when the teacher was searching their pockets. So the students closed their eyes and the teacher went from pocket to pocket and he found the watch from this young man and then continued searching on the pockets of all the students and finally asked everybody to open their eyes and said, "I got the watch." Then the young man told the teacher that he did not mention in the class that this is the boy who stole the watch. That day, he said, "You saved my dignity forever, and it was the most shameful day of my life. But this is also the day my dignity was saved, and I decided not to become a thief or a bad person anymore in his future life. You never said anything, nor even scolded me or took me aside to give me a moral lesson. But I received your message very clearly, and thanks to you, I now understand what a real educator needs to do. Do you remember this episode, Professor?" The young man asked the old professor. And the professor answers, "Yeah, of course, I remember the situation. The stolen watch, which I was looking for in everybody's pocket. But I don't remember you because I also closed my eyes while searching for the watch." So, what do we understand? The essence of the teaching. If to correct, you must humiliate, you don't know how to teach. It is not through humiliation we can correct anybody. Stay blessed.